Welcome back to Excel with Mark, and today what we're going to be looking at is the Excel go-to special function. And with this then what it's going to help us do is within our data set, so it's going to highlight all the different variety of things, whether it's blank cells, whether it's formulas that we can't particularly see unless we click into a cell, or if we can see comments or objects within it. There's also a lot of different ways that we can use it, but there's just a few that we're going to be looking at today. So, starting out then, we can see that we have this data set here. It's a relatively small data set that we have that I just quickly made, but you might have a data set that's obviously quite a lot of columns and quite a lot of rows down. So it's going to be a helpful function to highlight all the different ways of looking at it, and if there's anything missing or anything that you need to amend within that data, rather than having to kind of manually go through and look at it. So if we want to get to this function, then what we need to do is click onto the Home tab and go across to Editing, and we can see the Find and Select. From here, once we go down to the Go To Special, click onto that, and you can see at this point then that the boxes come up. Within this you have all these different options that we can look at and we can start to work out and go through, but starting out we're going to look at comments here. So we can see that the comments is already highlighted, so we want to click OK. You can see that at this point it's highlighted this cell here with the green box, showing that there's a comment associated with this particular cell. You can also see this by this red little arrow up in the corner here, and then when we hover over it you can see that there's a note being left there saying must be 30k. So that just means kind of this person has to hit that 30k mark of sales, or whatever it is for that person to hit their bonus of 5%. So if you don't want to go the long way around, I want to go to the Home and Editing and Find, you can also use the shortcut. So if you click off of that, you want to press Ctrl and G and then Alt and S. That'll bring up that shortcut for you there, and it'll take you to the Go To Special. Again, what we're going to look at now is the formula. So we click into the formulas and we click OK. You can see now this has highlighted all the different cells that have formulas within them, but if you wouldn't know this otherwise, rather than having to click into them kind of individually, so by doing this we can see that it highlights and makes it nice and easy for us to see, and then at least we're not having to hunt around and click into each individual cell to see where the formulas are. Another use that we have of this then is that when we're looking at this, if we have any blanks within our data, so we can see that it's just highlighted all the blanks for us there. So at this point we kind of expect these, and we would kind of say, yeah, probably in this part of the data that we would, you know, kind of maybe fill them in a little bit, or something that we kind of expect. But we can see that it's also looked at two different cells over here that, especially if you have a bigger data set, it might blend in and you might not see exactly. So it's good for highlighting them, and then you can say, alright, cool, why is this person kind of not got an ID, or why is this person not associated to a particular department, so you can then put that in. So what it also does is it doesn't just look at kind of the cells and the comments and things like that, or what's within a cell, it looks at objects within the spreadsheet itself as well. So I'll just go the kind of long way around again, so we'll click the Home, Editing, Find and Select, and Go To Special. And this time we're going to look at the objects within that. So we can click onto the objects and click OK. And we can see now that it's highlighted this little checkbox down in the bottom corner for us here, and that's kind of making sure that it shows us where all these are. And again, if you had a bigger data set, it would make these more apparent for you and things, rather than having to kind of manually go through and just look for them and pick them out at each individual way. Hopefully that helps there, and thanks a lot for watching. If you found anything of this useful, don't forget to leave a like, and thanks for watching. We'll hopefully see you again in the next video.